What's good YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Lars New Conditioning. I heard you want to lose weight and keep it off forever. You have come to the right place. Let's jump right into it. Pay attention to your habits. As someone who used to struggle with weight and have lost 70 pounds, as well as having a bachelor's degree in nutrition, I can tell you these tips will help you lose weight and keep it off forever. You need to pay attention to what you're doing. A big mistake I made myself in the past was to reward myself when the scale went down a little bit or had a good workout. The true reward is losing body fat and getting healthier. So if you have the thought pattern of deserving a reward, then this is your very first hurdle. This step can be very tough because it's all in your mindset, and you need to change your mindset of deserving a reward and seeing junk food as the reward. When you're going to the store, pay attention to what you're doing. Are you buying candy or other junk because it's on sale, or because you think, ooh, I want a treat? Do you keep candy and soda in the home and in sight? Stash it away. This can help some people, so take it as far away from you as possible, so you have to move every time you want a sip of soda. These things may seem difficult at first, and it could be for a while, until you get over the hurdle and have lost some weight, and you no longer see these items in the same light. Do you buy junk food on the way home from work, or buy pastry in the morning when you're going to work? Pay attention to these things. Do you eat chips alongside your dinner? These are some of the things that you need to pay attention to. Or you're drinking loads of soda when doing homework or studying or playing video games. These are just examples of things I've done or see others do. Use these examples to identify your habits so you can pay attention to them. Jump on the scale every single day. If you jump on your scale every single day for a week, you'll have 7 data points, whereas if you only do it once a week, you only have 1 data point. The reason why this can be helpful is if you only weigh yourself once a week and you see your weight go up, it can be a hit to your will drive. Whereas if you weigh yourself every single day and you see the weight going down during the week, however it jumps up one day, you can rest easy knowing it's just water retention of food that resides in your belly. Another reason, if weight isn't going down at all over the course of a few weeks while jumping on the scale every single day, then you have enough data points to know that you need to change something. Since our weight changes every single day, and for some people it can be 6 pounds or more from one day to the next. If you ate something that makes you retain more water the night before, then you'll be heavier in the morning than you were the day before. However, it is not fat gain, and when you weigh yourself once a week, it's very easy to think you gained more fat and feel defeated. As long as you use the scale every day without it becoming a disorder for you, then it's a great tool to use so you can track, and remember it should only be used as a tool, just like you use a screwdriver. Identify the biggest bang for your buck. Now that you figure out what your habits are, you need to look at what is the single change that you can do that will provide the biggest positive outcome. I'll use myself as an example. I did this myself in the past. I used to eat pizza or ice cream after going to the gym, sometimes both. And it was my reward for going to the gym and having a good session. Not very productive. After I had figured out what I did wrong, I changed this, and yes, the first few weeks was not easy at all, and I did fall in a few times over the weeks. However, the change of not eating these things as often was enough for me to start losing weight. I went from eating 4 pizzas and 4 tubs of ice creams per week to roughly only 1 of each per week. Sure, I was still taking these things in a weekly basis, however, in a very reduced manner. This was my biggest bang for my buck, and it didn't take any more than that before I started losing weight. So take a good deep look at your habits and then identify what you can do that will bring you the biggest positive outcome and start working on that. It is okay that you aren't perfect, just simply focus on it and be mindful of it. Once you've gotten past 4 weeks of having roughly paid attention to it and made the changes, then your habit will have changed. Pay attention to what you do. Perhaps you're snagging a lot and not thinking of it. However, snagging could very well be more than 1,000 calories per day. However, you do not think about it. Perhaps you are a stress eater and you eat more junk when feeling pressed. These are sorts of the behaviors that you need to address. Just address them one at a time and let the change become a habit before you start changing more. This way the change won't just feel stressful or overwhelming. Once you do this, the weight loss will feel so much easier. The problem is that most people want it now and not realizing it takes a lot of time to put on the weight. However, because they want it gone now, they keep trying trends and fall over and over. Do not let this be you. Follow these tips and be successful on your journey. Don't try to be perfect, just be consistent. On paper this may sound very weird. However, it is much better that you're consistent for months and years versus being perfect for a few weeks. Think about how long you can realistically be perfect for. Maybe a week, 2, 3 tops. However, after that, then you'll fall right back. This is a major reason why people fail when they try to lose weight. They try to be perfect, and the moment they slip up, they think, well, if I can't do it, if I can't be perfect, I might as well just not try at all. If you're consistent and keep doing it, then you'll get results. I will give an example of that any normal person can do that hasn't even gone to the gym yet. Example, you buy meat with a high fat percentage. Make the change towards meat with low fat percentage. This could actually net you a lot less calories per day, depending on how much you eat per day. Say you eat 400 grams per day with high fat of 20%, which would net you 80 grams of fat from just the meat. Whereas if you were to go the low fat, the range is typically from 4 to 7%, roughly 5% on average. That would be 20 grams of fat. Each gram of fat contains 9 calories. So the high fat one would be 720 calories and the low fat would be 180 calories. These are estimates, however, the difference would be 540 calories in this example. This means this example, just changing the meat you eat could save you over 500 calories per day, and this could be enough to start losing weight and get the ball rolling. Another thing that can save most people a lot of calories would be changing the soda that they drink. A typical cola contains about 35 grams of sugar per can, which is 140 calories. If you drink 4 of these per day, it's 560. If you went the sugar-free version, you could save over 500 calories per day. Now, if you were to go with another soda that just has less sugar, you would save some calories, just a bit less. And this is what you would need to do when your goal is losing weight. Be mindful of your habits and find options that you can replace your current options with. Maybe drink coffee with sugar and cream. Each cup you drink could be about 200 calories, and if you drink that twice, even 3 times per day, taking that out or just not adding to the coffee could save a lot of calories as well. Just like you aren't perfect every day at work or school, you cannot be perfect in losing weight every single day. However, just be consistent and do your best. It is far better to do something every single day for a year versus being able to do something for a week or 2 and then quit. Closing thoughts. I recommend you sit down and write it all down, either on a tablet or PC, so you have it in a written form you can easily find. Change one thing at a time and be consistent with it for at least over 4 weeks. Once that is done, you can change another thing. However, if you're still losing weight, then there's no reason to change more. As long as a single change provides you with losing body fat, then there's no reason to change more things. Write the change out for as long as you can before you change anything else. Once again, focus on being consistent rather than trying to be perfect. Know it takes time to lose fat, just like it took time to put it on, and be okay with it taking time. Once you can do this, losing weight becomes much easier, and it may almost feel like you are putting in a lot of effort because you're actually tackling it in a smart way. Thank you for watching, share and subscribe. Lars Conditioning signing out. See you in the next one. Have an awesome day.